and the stock price comes down, be ready with cash. Remember that your patience will be tested, but your conviction will be always rewarded. This stock has been just unstoppable and people made huge amount of money. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Dr. Seema Jain and I'm a SEBI-registered research analyst. Today I thought, market is correcting a little bit. Whenever market corrects, it actually provides an opportunity for us to really pick the value investment, value stocks. Now let's figure out what do I call, like every trader, every investor, every research analyst has their own style of trading or investing. So do I have. So some of the points that I really like about a stock, that they should have a cash reserve. Cash reserve enough for them to survive at least for 10 years. That's my first criteria. Second criteria that I really always look for, their borrowings have to be negligible and they should have the cash from the operating activity. Also, I love to see if they are growing quarter on quarter basis or not. So these are some points that I always keep in mind. Now what I thought today, I'm going to make a small video, and where what we will do really is to filter out some stocks. It's not that I'm going to eliminate any point. It's kind of the analysis that I'm going to do for you so that you all learn and you all start doing your own analysis. So here I'm on a website called screener.in, and this has some inbuilt screens. Okay, you can use it or you can make your own screener if you want by looking at the screener that have been already made. Now, some of the screeners that are given to you are low on 10-year average earning, capacity expansion, like if there's a company which is expanding their capacity, or debt reduction, some company which is reducing debt, or companies creating new high, growth without dilution, FII buying, Piotrowski scan, magic formula, these are all popular formulas, coffee can portfolio or golden crossover, quarterly result, which can give you the bull cartel, highest year-on-year quarterly profit growth, quarter-on-quarter growth should be there, best of the latest quarter, highest dividend yield. If you remember, this is what I use to give you a stock called Hinduja Global. HGS is what I selected from this particular scanner. Loss to profit making companies. You can even look into these, and you can arrange them with your whatever data you want. You can arrange them with market cap, like Star Health Insurance. If you look into it, it is loss to profit making companies like Nuvoco Vistas, PVR, Suzlon, Chalet Hotel, Inox Leisure, Lemon Tree. All these companies are loss to profit making. Now, what I want to do, I want to select some companies for you and let me pick up quarterly growers, like where the quarterly growth is taking place. Quarter on quarter, which company is growing? I'm going to pick up those companies. Let me just organize the data with the market cap. So we do get Hindu Unilever, Bajaj Finance, ITC, Adani Power, Coal India, Hindalco Industries, Eicher Motor, DLF, etc., etc. So out of them, let's see. I have picked up a company called Schaeffler India. Okay, so let's have a look at Schaeffler India. Schaeffler India is a very promising company. Have a look at it. Why does it look to me? Why does it look a value investment? Have a look at the company after breaking a range. After breaking a range of 1200, this stock has been just unstoppable. Just unstoppable after July 2021, almost in 1 year, the stock has even almost like 2.5 times. Now, what I want to do here, we will go to Schaeffler India and see how the company's fundamentals are. So the ROCE is 24.5% and ROE is about 18%, which is a very good number. Company is almost debt free. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payout of about 26.2%. And only issue, there are two issues out here, that stock is trading at 12 times its book value and company has low return on equity. So these are some concerns. Then if you have a look at it, the company has been continuously growing quarter on quarter basis. Some companies sales has been growing. Even the expenses are growing, but have a look at the operating profit margin. Operating profit margin are continuously increasing. A very positive point to be noted. If a company, suppose I have opened a company, my company's profit has to grow quarter on quarter basis, isn't it? Otherwise, there is some, like, otherwise either the company management is not working properly, or there are some issues or some challenges that are happening in the company. So it shows from here, if you look at it, the company has been growing operating profit margins. Then sales definitely have been very, very good. From 2010, it was 1,000, and now it is 6,000, almost 6 times in 10 years. And if you look at the operating profits from 180 to 1,182, almost like 6 times profit. Then let's go down further and have a look at reserves. Huge reserves have been generated by the company. And the borrowings are negligible, just negligible with respect to the reserves that they have. And cash from operating activity, if you have a look at it, they have been continuously, there has been no quarter where they have not generated cash from operating activity. So I'm not going to look into any other stuff, but I'm reading out the fundamentals with you. Debtor days, from 66, it has come down to 56, a positive point. Promoters holding has been stable. FIIs have been continuously increasing their holding in this particular stock. It's a very important point to be noted, because FIIs are very well equipped with the research. So the companies holding FIIs are increasing, so are DIIs. Domestic institutional investors are also pretty much invested in this particular company. Government has also started having some stake in the company, and public is having a constant stake of about 5.42%. Now, Schaeffler is at this point somewhere around 3,000. As we're expecting some bit of correction in the market, our good entry, a very good entry, could be at a point of 2580. So wait for value investment means when a good stock is available on a cheap valuation. You can't enter when the stock is at the lifetime high. That's not a right time to enter. Wait for it to correct. Let it come down to 2580. Or if it comes down to 2300, very good. 2100 is going to be extremely good investment. So in case some kind of selling sets in the stock market and the stock price comes down, be ready with cash. Be ready with cash and immediately invest in the company, because the company fundamentals are very good. Okay, so this is first stock that I have filtered for you. I'm going to filter out one more stock for you in this particular video. So what I'm going to do, I'll take this coffee can portfolio, or rather I would go to some other. So I will filter out another company for you. So I'm using this filter, which is given on screener.in, and it's absolutely free. High growth, high ROE, low PE. So growth is high, PE is low, and ROE is high. So let me click on this and I get just the 4 stocks. So let me analyze each one of them and filter out the best stock for you. So this company, which is Standard Industries, has a 138 crore market cap. P is only 0.78, and ROCE and ROE is very good, extremely good. Now let's see pros. Company has reduced the debt, stock is trading, all those is good, but let's come down and see what is happening in the sales. Sales have been just stagnant. I mean, it's something very weird. If you know, uh, there was, March quarter had 430 crores, June quarter had nothing, almost like 8 crores. Then before that, it was 3 crores, 2 crores, and somehow I feel these kind of results are always manipulated results. Have a look at the, operating profit margin, negative, and then suddenly turn 45% and 47%. Let's have a look at the reserves. 109 crores and borrowings are low. That's fine. And cash from operating activity is also there. That's also good. Debtor days are have reduced. That's also nice. And promoters holding is low, right? Public holding is very high. So that's definitely a concern. And for that respect, I will ignore it because some of the things look very fishy to me, that somehow each year, each quarter, 4 crores, 5 crores, 2 crores, and suddenly 430 crores, and then 8 crores. Like it sounds not like the company is not stable. So I will kind of ignore it. Let's see LPRO. LPRO International, 154% ROCE. ROE is about 149. So company has reduced debt, debt free, all that is good. Company earning include this, and debtor days have increased. Okay, so those are negative. Let's see what exactly company does. What is happening to the sales? So from 8 crore 8 crore to in 2009 19, then 69, then 16, and so on and so forth, and 24 crores. Not huge growth that I can say, but operating profit margins have been very decent. Sales have been almost stagnant from 35 crores in 2011 to 72 crores in 2022, almost double. It's not a very good growth, although the operating profit margins have been very decent. Share capital, I would look into the reserves. Reserves are very high and the borrowings are low. Cash from operating activity is basically negative. Let's see if what are they exactly doing. Receivables minus 13. Cash from investing activity or direct, this is what, direct taxes. They've paid so much of direct taxes. So anyway, still again, I'm not finding, there are some points or the other which are not striking a chord with me. First and foremost, that the that company has 35 to 83 crores only, which is not a very good sign. Let's see another company that's given here. Maithan Alloys, no, this is Exide Industries. ROC is very good. ROE is also very good. And let's come down to their sales. Sales on quarter basis, it has gone up, right? June quarter has had 4,000 crores. Expenses have also gone up and operating profit margins have been very decent, and they have been growing with time. See, this growth is something that you need to see whether the operating profit margins are growing or not. And this operating profit margins are constant at about 10%. It's hugely, reserves are pretty huge. Borrowings are also there, but negligible. And there is cash from operating activities. So I give a thumbs up to Exide Industries. It looks good, but now you need to see technically, how does the stock stands technically. In case it comes, if you can get it about 136, lowest of it, you can definitely jump to buy the stock. And as it is with EV coming in, market, probably the stock will really give us a good growth. Then the last stock that I can filter out from here is Maithan Alloys. 55% ROCE, ROE is 42%, and company, there is no con as per the screener.in. Company has reduced debt, debt free. Company is expected to give good quarters. CAGR is very good. Company has good return on equity. Now let's come down and see what is happening in their sales. So sales have been continuously growing, okay, and even expenses are growing, but at the same time have a look at the operating profit margin. What an exponential growth from 68 crores in 2019, just about 3 years back, to 356 crores in 2022. Very nice growth you can see. And the operating profit margins are also very good. Then sales have been continuously growing from 2011, 600 crores to 3,000, almost like 5 times. Sales have gone up 5 times. And look at the operating profits that have also tremendously grown, and operating profit margins have grown continuously. Very positive sign. Then Reserves are 2,294 crores and the borrowings are negligible, just negligible. And look at the cash from the operating activity. Beautiful, 237 crores. And debtor days have increased a little bit, but uh, not a good sign, but still it can be acceptable. And have a look at the promoters holding. It's been constant all throughout. FIIs have almost quite a bit invested into it, almost like 2.5% to almost 2%. DIs are also invested and public holding is about 22.6%. So if you ask me, three stocks that I've filtered, one is Schaeffler, but Schaeffler is on a lifetime high, let it come down. You can take an entry. As far as Maithan Alloys is concerned, let me have a look at Maithan Alloys as well. So Maithan Alloys is actually made a peak at about 1640 and it has come down. So our entry could be, the first entry could be above this place, which is 1060. And if it comes down to 775, you can do second round of investment. But it's a value stock, right? So you will be investing, you will be doing a value investing. Don't worry if the stock goes down. I remember a lot of you cried that a rim you have given and it has come down, but it has already crossed the high. It made a high of 575. So value investing means that your patience will be tested, but your conviction will be rewarded. So if you select a good stock like HGS also, HGS also you can have a look at the stock. In HGS Global, the stock was given at 997. And again, I gave it at 1100. Look where it made a high of 1600 today. Almost like 60% return in few days. So value investing, whenever you do the value investing, remember that your patience will be tested, but your conviction will be always rewarded. And in case you want to understand and learn investing in the stock market, do join me on my channel Stock Pro and do join me for the live trading every single day from 10 to 11. Today we gave a back nifty put option and we gave a nifty put option and people made huge amount of money. And with this, I'll be signing off, your host, Dr. Seema Jain, and see you in the live market tomorrow.